to the finals and then winning it.
Absolutely. Please do stay on with us. We have one last performer that we want to highlight. In Mumbai, July 18th, 1996, Smriti Mandhana arrives. Family soon shifts to Sangli, where father and brother play club cricket, and a left-handed prodigy is then born. 9 years old, no dolls, only drives. Father Srinivas turns coach. Every evening at Sangli's ground, Smriti copies Sachin's straight bat and dreams sky high. In 2013 in Bangalore, 17 years old, she of 58 balls and unbeaten 50 versus Bangladesh, the youngest Indian to a T20I 50. The cover drive announces a superstar in the making. 2016 ODI debut versus Australia, 2017 Lord's finals, 90 of 114. India falls 9 runs short. Tears on the balcony, but the fire to return is lit. In 2018, she becomes the first Indian woman to WBBL 100, the fastest to score 2000 ODI runs. Strokes flow like poetry, sixes sail like prose. Elegance meets explosion. 2021, the pink ball test versus Australia, debut century. And 2022 World Cup, she scores a 50 in 4 straight games. Vice captaincy adds steel to the silken touch. In 2023, she crosses 3,000 ODI runs, 70 plus sixes, vice captain under Harmanpreet. Every innings is a masterclass. Every cover drive is a postcard. 2025 in the World Cup, 9 innings, 434 runs at 54.25, 104 50s, and India's highest run scorer. The backbone of every chase and launch. Navi Mumbai's final, she walks in at 2 for 1 and she hits a 62 of 70. 124 run stand with Shefali sets the platform for 298. Calm amid the storm. November 2, 2025, as Harmanpreet lifts the trophy, Smriti's 434 runs crown her queen of the tournament run chase. India's first ODI World Cup is hers too. Now, Taos, we have been talking about Smriti. She has been iconic. We have been tracking her development over the past few years, and she has never failed to prove her mettle. But this was a completely different Smriti we saw over this tournament, and she had an opening record-breaking campaign of 434 in just at 54.25. So that's also the most by any Indian batter in Women World Cup history. That goes on to show how much she has been waiting to lift that gold.
Smriti Mandhana, captain, vice captain, they have been there for a long time. They have been working hard for it. They had a dream to lift the trophy, and finally they get a chance. And for Smriti Mandhana, what an inspiring story! Definitely, whatever you said, she comes from that town, particular town, and the way she grew up, how she chose drive over dolls. Her father, in fact, that shows. In fact, in one of the interviews in the earlier stages of her career, I had an interaction, a long interview for a particular newspaper, and she said how a lot of people were not happy, a lot of neighbors, relatives weren't happy that and were questioning her family ki how can you allow this girl to go and play cricket, she'll become dark, if she gets hit on the face, nobody will marry her. This was the particular quote that she came up with, and and we can see how she has come so far. And she's done a lot of first. You came up with the stats. She was the first ever to help RCB win the WPL trophy, rather IPL WPL trophy, before Virat Kohli's team did it last year. And then for the first time ever, India has won the World Cup under her vice captaincy. another big achievement. So a lot of firsts for Smriti Mandhana, and of course we know what kind of player she is. A graceful, classy left-hander batter. She definitely loves the watching. So she's you know uh, watched Saurav Ganguly play, and exactly we identify her as the female Saurav Ganguly. Although it wouldn't be fair because she has her own identity, but then there is reflection in her style, in her class, the way Saurav Ganguly, the captain of Indian cricket team, one of the most successful, used to bat. Exactly, we can see her reflection, the shadow. We can see how she bats, and that's why we love her as Indian cricket fan. She has her own identity, but the way she has played, whether this World Cup, whether any other tournament, or RCB win their first ever trophy. I mean, this is special. Definitely, this is the biggest of all. We're lifting the World Cup trophy, and what Smriti did in this World Cup. Obviously, like other players, she's been one of the major backbones of this particular Indian team, along with Mandhana, Deepti Sharma, Jemima. You take the names. Everybody has played a role. Everybody was a backbone. I would say from starting to bottom, everybody was backbone of the team.
Absolutely, Thos. I think everyone contributed in their own way, and we saw multi-dimensional players actually coming to the fore, from bat to ball to fielding. Everyone gave in, and we finally have that cup in our hands. From stellar performances to star players, that's how India actually became the champions. Meanwhile, joining me from Pune is Ramamurthy. He's also a fan. Thank you for joining us, Ramamurthy. A very good morning to you. What does this win actually mean to you?
Very good morning, ma'am. Okay. Back to interrupt you, please. Yeah, back to interrupt you, actually. Very good morning to you. Very good morning. See, few words are not sufficient to praise. We can use all the superlatives. It is fantastic, excellent, all the superlatives. They deserve every praise. They made us all proud, and always Bharat Mata ki jai, the Tiranga is always up. Once again, all good wishes to our girls for the next tournament.